So the 28-year-old Finn looked to bounce back this year. And yes, that's what Carolina is about this year. Always in it. Looking to take the next step, and we got a goal! Our NHL rules experts. No problems here yet in North Carolina. Quick shot off the post! Blake, Aho, Miller. He's got room. He's got room. Fires! Save! Behind the net. Ehlers will get it back to Gostisbehere. Slowly. He'll wrist it across. In front! Score! Here in Raleigh. Hughes gives it up. And here comes Seth Jarvis with a 2-goal lead. Stick broke. Here come the Canes. Hall, who began the scoring for Carolina. Robinson scores from Hall.
He's got a step. He'll wait. He'll drop it back. Blake waits, draws, shoots. Here's a rebound. They score! Logan Stankoven. Throwaway, and here comes Robinson showing his speed. Robinson centering it. They score! Taylor Hall. This puck back into the Flyer zone. Canes giving pressure for it. Stahl behind the net for Martinook. Martinook out in front. Stahl. He scores! Aho with it. Aho leaves it for Gostisbehere. Back to Aho. Shooting spot for Jarvis. Game over! Aho trying to spin away from Orlov. Orlov pestering his former teammate. Aho coming up with a puck. He's going to draw a penalty, and they score! You'll get help. What a veteran play there by Stahl. And now Martinook with it. Martinook looking. Nikishin holds, and it stays out. Then on the follow through, they'll score! Trying to stuff it out in front. Bossy! Robin Gaudette. And now Carolina setting this in. Robinson's onside. Robinson, he scores! 27-2. As the Canes work this free, and here comes Hall. Hall sends it across. Stankoven drops it. Gostisbehere, they score!
With me this morning, the human being part of it.
Thank you for that, Hannah. Very thoughtful. As now Carolina lets one go, and they score! Zeros on the scoreboard. Ehlers with some token forecheck pressure. Gostisbehere reads the play. He'll come up with a steal. Gostisbehere breaks his stick. Shots there. They score! Seth Jarvis! Thread the needle. Played back for Aho. Trying to set it up. They'll score on the power play! As Jarvis was looking for the hat trick. Nikishin. He'll work this one. Gostisbehere's shot goes off of an ankle. Now out in front, Nikishin. He scores! Now here comes a chance for Jarvis looking for the hat trick right on. Rebound out front. They score! Sebastian Aho! And for Carolina, the only unblemished team left here in the NHL. Carrier starts it out, and they score right off the hop. Lockered away. And Mike Riley centered in front. Shot, he scores! His second of the game. Jordan Stahl's on fire. Forwards coming back, and now a nifty play by Miller. He works it, and Kotkaniemi on a break. Kotkaniemi back, and he scores! And Jarvis will receive the pass. Drop for Aho, his shot. Jarvis, he scores! He does it in overtime again! I too also dislike olives. Gary Bettman and I have had some good conversations about music. Now it's Jarvis sending this one across, and they score! Does a good job with the denial there on Bodikov. And here's Robinson coming into the zone. He shoots, he scores! Worked across. As there's 40 seconds left, and here's a break for Jarvis. Jarvis coming in on Wedgwood. Jarvis with the back, and he scores! To back up your point on McCarr, coming into the game, 12 blocks and 7 hits. He does it all from that position. Now a drive out in front by Ehlers. They score!
The Nordique Stars. Jarvis has one. Ehlers and Aho on the board.
Now Hall out in front. Stankoven. Wedgwood with the save. He stays out and he scores!
The impact that he's had on every one of his stops.
Players love him too.
Here's a turnover. Blake with it, and he scores! Turning, trying to get the shot away. Fans on it. And the Canes bank this one out. Can they get numbers? Aho and Jarvis again. Late in the period. Aho snaps the shot. He scores!
Let's see what this power play can do.
Jeremy Lauzon in the box for interference. Canes start it right away. It's a powerball power returning with it. He'll leave it for Eichel. This will be chipped away by Martinook. Here comes Martinook on a breakaway. He shoots and scores!
Might have played at a Norris Trophy level.
I remember watching that Russian 5 as Chatfield gets this one in Stankoven. He scores!
Face-off won by the Canes. Fourth line out there. Kotkaniemi, Jankowski, and Bradley Nadeau. The 20-year-old prospect. John, score! Both teams struggling on the power play. The Hurricanes are worst in the league. Shots! Save. Riley Wraparound scores!
Set up, yes, actually all the time.
Here's Svechnikov. Ball score! Hall has it. Here come the Hurricanes again. Beautiful move around Schaefer by Hall. Drop pass. Blake, score!
And when you get a perfect pass like that, it's good for him to finish it.
Svechnikov around Schaefer, and he scores! 15 seconds to go. 2-on-1. Ehlers across. Score! Stankoven!
Heads to the bench with 2:55 remaining here in the third. Extra attacker out for Carolina. Nikishin tees it up, and he scores!
First one, now it rolls off your stick, now you're in trouble. But you do whatever it takes to keep it out.
Vanda Pharmaceuticals power play for Carolina, and they score!
Kind of the way that he did it, the way that he moved his shoulder over, kind of exposed maybe the backside of the shoulder.
Brick shot scores!
Around the boards, Miller flipped up. Adam
That's
Fox
it. Can't come up with it. Seth Jarvis can. There's no one to stop him, and Jarvis puts it away.
Talk about the well-rounded game of Seth Jarvis. Now Jackson Blake pulling away from Kaprizov. He's got Hall with him. Blake with the shot! He scores! Oh, what a one-man show! We're tied. The blink of an eye, but now in 4 seconds, Carolina will be going on a power play. Svechnikov scores! Snap this one back. Chance to get the shot through was Walker. That's blocked. There's Miller. Jarvis back for Walker. He scores!
Finisher over the course of his career. That's a heck of a pass.
And now Carolina trying to go back to work. They got a 2-on Blake out in front. They score! Byram trying to throw that one out in front, but into the skates of Osland, and Carolina coming the other way. Svechnikov across the road. He scores! Miller, Ehlers. We'll take it from Jarvis. Backhand pass from Miller. Chance here, they shoot, score! He gets it right back. Well, Nystrom will take this one around the world. Moves it back. That shot hammered, they score! Heavy lifting there. And Nystrom now will take a bounce off the stanchion, but Kotkaniemi will get to it. His pass finds Robinson, he scores! Now this time it'll be won by McLeod across Samuelson. Shot kicked away, Kochetkov. Stall to the rebound, up for Jarvis. Jarvis trying to play it around Jarvis. Empty net. Doan sends one. Ricochets away. Kept in by Power. Power to Krebs. Krebs, he gets it to Legault for his first. Aho to Miller to Ehlers. Ehlers across for Aho. He scores! On the power play. Sebastian Aho. Nice pass by Jarvis. This one's whipped across the rink. Nikishin will carry it. Svechnikov will go back across. Jarvis, he scores! Canes are onside here. Carrier muscles his way into the corner with the puck. He'll work it back. To the Canes to keep it long shot. They'll score! Stankoven will get to it. Second opportunity for the Leafs. This is kept in by Nystrom. Off the end board, Stankoven setting it out for Blake. Hall with the loose change, and he scores! Tonight, a +9 in the third period. Ehlers with a play. There's a chance. Miller hands off Stankoven, scores! And the Canes will transition the other way. Ehlers drops it for Blake. Blake going to take advantage of a miscue shot right now. Rebounds available. They score! 15:45 left here in the opening period. Here's a steal. Jarvis, he'll get it to Aho. Back for Svechnikov. He scores! Canes are 6 for 48 on the man advantage this year. 31st overall. Hoover. Canes get right to it and score! Keep your head on a swivel there, kids. Now chance. Svechnikov, Gostisbehere, back across. Another win for Aho. Aho turning around Pettersson. Oh, scores! Game over! Gostisbehere back to the point, looking for Walker. Walker with it. He's got a couple options. He'll hand it for Hall. Hall across Gostisbehere. Robinson! They score! Canes with a good keep in now. Wheeler's turn. Centering out front. Blake trying to settle. Skinner's off his mark. Ehlers scores! The Canes will get to this and clear. Now played up for Carrier. Carrier pulls his way to the front of the net. Stones there. Hammers it home. And we're tied. Lindholm wants to clear. Can't do it. Kept in. And now it rolls to Nystrom. Nystrom with traffic. It's deflected. They'll shoot and score! Get to the rebound. Peak tries to clear it out. Can't. Gostisbehere keeps it in. He'll get it to Walker. Right back across. Hall with Jankowski in front. He scores! The gas leak, but it doesn't bother Joel Nystrom. He'll play this out. And Hall's going to take this away from Zadorov. Hall in on Swayman. Hall waits, and he scores!
Blake leaves it in the corner. Stankoven all the way to the point. Shot, score! Jackson Blake finds a way.
He said he's constantly asking Brind'Amour to go through more video. How do I get better?
Got 6 shots. Svechnikov across, and Aho scores! Gostisbehere picks it up, feeds it across. A shot turned out by Wallstead, and it stays off the line. No call by the referee.
The Jets will get the puck into the Cane zone right away. William Carey up for Martinook. Martinook whips it across for Stahl into the Jet zone. Stahl cuts, scores! Calling for a cycle to go down low for Martinook. Carrier will fence this one back. Miller, Chatfield, Stahl scores! Brought out the Chapeaus. Now a chance for Carolina. Miller with a nice play up for Aho. Aho's got a step. Coming in on Comrie. Aho with a chance. Follow up, he scores! He locates Aho. Svechnikov. It's been good player movement too on these power plays. Across Ehlers back. They score! On the power play! Aho peels it back. Gostisbehere. Ehlers right to Aho. Out in front with a chance. Luukkonen with a stick. Puck still loose. Can't clear. Empty net. Gostisbehere scores! And Aho wins it. He gets back to Gostisbehere. The Canes can set it up. Here's a chance. Ehlers now back. Gostisbehere. They score! Post earlier in this period. Aho now will try to keep this in. Good play. Gostisbehere. Jarvis lets it go. He scores! His second NHL game. His first was Wednesday in Washington. Got it deep, but the Canes right back out. Here's Gostisbehere moving in, centering, shot, you shoot, they score! Jets are at 3. Gostisbehere. Look at this now low. Jankowski centering, Martinook, he scores! They'll leave it. Jarvis behind the net for Aho. Back to Svechnikov, and that'll be sent back in. Now Miller with a chance. Jarvis, he scores! Connor, his pass intercepted by Svechnikov. He's going to flip it for Jarvis. Jarvis, he's got a hat trick on his stick. Backhand, bingo! And they'll improve to 15-7-2. Looking for a little bit more. As the Canes will work this one. Overback, it's back. Nikishin scores! The steps he's taken in his season and a quarter in the NHL. Now it's Ehlers with it. Ehlers gets it across, and he scores! Reason why the Canes are at the top, near the top of the division. Now Gostisbehere gets it across. They score! Seth Jarvis! Get a ton on it, but it's still got the Ehlers. Now Blake, it'll give and go. Hands it for Ehlers. Ehlers coming in. His shot. Rebound still available. They have to hit it. Blake side of the net. He scores! It's a draw. It's a power ball. Power play 5-on-3. And the Canes will keep it in. Gostisbehere. He'll hand it for Jarvis across the way. Ehlers, he scores! On the one-timer! Porte ready to go. Here's Will Carrier, and he'll score from behind the net. Finds a way to get in on almost every play. Here comes a chance for Jackson Blake, cutting through the middle. Back and forth, he scores! Right back to Forsberg. And now here comes a chance with the play coming in. It's Aho. Drag, shoot, scores! We'll see if Logan Stankoven threads the needle, but the save made by Saros. Second chance here for Blake, and he scores, and he takes it cross-checked by Matarin afterward.
several Blue Jackets on the ice. That time all 5 players were out there for at least 90 seconds. That shot, carried by Fabro through center. Turn right back under the stick of Brendan Gaunce. And Hall moves in. Robinson cutting, shoots, score! Well, the Oilers chips it back up top. Handled by Gostisbehere. Skating onto it. That shot, Svechnikov, score! Monahan loses the draw. It's wound around the boards. Werenski attacks, thrown towards the empty net, score! Martinov just fired at the length of the ice.
Now Ehlers back for Blake, back for Nikishin looking for a tip. Still there, the shoot, score! On the rebound, Nikolai Ehlers. He's got some room. His pass intercepted by Chatfield. And the Canes are going to come back the other way. Hustling in, trying to get it across for Blake. Second opportunity, they score! That's a great story. And again, nobody in the division is out. It's like Carolina never out of a game here. Chatfield, he'll get it. Ehlers scores! Carolina, they have had good puck movement in a flyer zone in this period. Now Nikishin shoots and scores! And then Gostisbehere up for Svechnikov, who puts it right on the blade. Here comes Jarvis on Ersson. Jarvis shoots, he scores! Oh, what another phenomenal move! Now Stahl will get some help from Carrier and win the offensive zone draw. Walker, he'll get it to Carrier, he scores! Now Blake, he'll find Stankoven, back for Jackson Blake. Blake, up for Nikishin, he enters it, they score! On the power play, Taylor Hall! He'll bank this one back, Slavin, back for Nikishin. Nikishin, good hands. They'll set it for Stankoven, he shot right on, they score! Centering attempt, shot gets through, Saros makes the save. Gostisbehere will keep it in. 45 seconds left. Chance for Aho again. He scores! Ehlers will carry this one out. Fly Ehlers in the Washington zone. Jarvis with a one-timer. He scores! The Canes now have the clock as their friend with 50 seconds remaining in this one. Svechnikov with the intercept, trying to get it to Aho. He does Aho. Empty net. Bingo! Play by Gostisbehere. Back across. Gostisbehere shot. Kicked out and hits the post. Second chance. They score! Chatfield up the boards, touched out by Jarvis, and here comes Aho on a break. Aho in on Bobrovsky, he scores! 1:05 left. Side of the net, Jarvis to put it up front, Svechnikov, rebound Aho, he scores! A power play goal!
Was the plan, as Rod mentioned in the pregame show, to not play Slavin in a back-to-back. Riley makes a solid play first shift.
Now Radish will give this one away, Stahl, the side, they'll score! Now Ehlers has some speed. He goes across the rink. Svechnikov will set this one up. Gostisbehere. And back here for Ehlers out in front, the score! A good job by the Tampa Bay penalty killers to take away that pass, and Canes now have to find another way in. By the way, Nadeau, 9 goals and 11 assists in 18 games played. And now a chance out front, they score!
Svechnikov with Jankowski and Kokiniemi.
And now here's a chance, Kotkaniemi for Jankowski. Backhand, Svechnikov scores! What a complete play! Panthers promptly send it out. Now a stretch pass here. Nystrom to Aho. Aho, he'll drop it back. Shot by Rose, he scores! Out of the box comes Svechnikov, and Svechnikov's on a break. Svechnikov in on Bobrovsky. Shoots, scores! Andrei Svechnikov out of the box! Chip to the Canes blue line. Nicely done by Gostisbehere. He'll get it up for Blake. Blake trying to drop that one back. He'll get it to Gostisbehere. He shot through traffic. Deflects. They score! Reaching for it's Leonard. The Canes will take it away. Svechnikov with speed. He's got Aho. Back to Svechnikov. He'll put the shot right on. Rebound comes across. And he'll score! He's one of the best. Now here comes Gostisbehere. Shoots. He scores! Shane Gostisbehere! On the way back into the Detroit zone. So Sandin Pellikka will hand it off.
Anytime. Oh.
Now here comes Svechnikov with a turnover. He scores! Winner of this game will be in first place in the Eastern Conference.
Way to go up on the glass, Gostisbehere.
Now Svechnikov to Martinov. He scores! Nikishin for Ehlers. Back for Nikishin to Aho. Aho. Top of the circle. Scores! A power play goal! This is a line that works north-south. Carrier takes a hit. Miller gets it across for Chatfield. On front, they score! And a chance here, Ehlers. He'll get it to Aho. Back for Ehlers. Aho, top of the rings. Deflected. Game over!
He's got 3 goals in his last 5 periods.
Carolina can get a 2-on-1. Jankowski scores! Let's see if, with the time left here, Trip, if this group can get it going. As Nikishin has it, you'll get it to Ehlers. Ehlers, he scores!
I'm watching a show on Amazon Prime at the same time, but I'm focusing on the game.
Excellent. It's a shot, and they score! Deflection out in front. Every year, he has taken another step up in the level. Now Carolina out in front. Dolbich robbing Svechnikov. Rebound. He sticks with it and scores! And the Canes will win the draw, and they'll move this one around. Svechnikov to Nikishin. A little high atop the umbrella. Now Nikishin lets it go. They score! Another power play goal! And back to the point. Walker across from Miller. Down low, it's Ehlers. Ehlers out in front. They score! Sebastian Aho! Back from Makar. Makar's bothered. And here comes Aho. Here's a chance. Sebastian Aho in. Short hand back in. Scores! Oh, talk to me, Shorty! Wedgwood trying to get himself set up. Now Stankoven, top of the slot. Ehlers sends it across. Back to Ehlers. Shoots and scores! A power play goal! Bounce off the end boards to Miller. Miller shuttles this one out. Sebastian Aho. Get this one. Svechnikov. He scores! On his backhand. He's dancing with it around his former teammate Brett Pesce. Low drive. Down from the score! It's an own goal! Trying to get it in deep. That'll pop free. Stahl. He'll be able to chip one on the backhand in and pressuring all the way and scoring! What a goal! Taylor Hall! Now Pesce. He got it out, but Carolina. Ehlers will get this back in. Hall trying to take it away from Allen. Does. Out in front. They score! Ehlers plays away from Harley. Wyatt Johnston watching him. This will be dropped towards the goal line. Aho between the legs. Miller! He scores! Across for Ehlers. Ehlers with speed in the zone. Gets it to Svechnikov. Now Gostisbehere right back to Svechnikov. Jarvis. Gostisbehere scores! Miller. He gets this one. A move out in front. He'll score! Logan Stankoven against his former team. Aho tries it from a sharp angle. That deflects to the board. Ehlers with a keep in. He'll go into the corner. Svechnikov. Miller! He scores! Hannah Yates said it earlier. He only knows one speed to play at.
I'm going to start drinking chocolate milk.
Oh, they'll score! Ottinger! Nice play again there as Gostisbehere got it to Ehlers. Now taking a look, it's Carrier. Carrier drops it. Ehlers out in front. Kick away, rebound, they score! Desert and Tempe. Here's Jankowski with a strong move out front. He scores! Mark Jankowski! The Ducks, so Carolina trying to pressure, but it finds its way back for Washington. They'll lose it. Now Carolina. Stankoven's out in front. Hall feeds him. He scores! Back for Chatfield. He'll work it for Jarvis. Back up. Good keep in. Stahl. Chance and score! He'll settle this one down. He'll drop it for Blake. Around the board, Stankoven with it. Nikishin lines up. Rebound, they score! Jackson Blake! A shot looking for a shot pass. Ducks keep it in. Now they'll take it out. And racing the other end of the ring, Taylor Hall. Bingo! Through traffic was Walker. Big save by DeCord. Now Miller reads the play. He'll come up with a steal. Miller waiting. Drop. Shot Stankoven. 4 in a row! Scoreboard is where they're trailing right now. They're leading everywhere else. Jarvis. He'll look for Stahl. Martinook's out front. Out in front. They score! Teed up! As it's read there by Seth Jarvis. Jarvis. He leaves it here. Slavin. Stahl. Slavin. They score! They'll get it back. Nikishin. Across the rink. Now it'll be Blake set up. He scores! Power play goal! 60 seconds left here on the kill for Carolina. Larkin. He has it knocked away by Jarvis. Aho's going to get to it. Here's a 2-on-1. Aho and Jarvis. Jarvis shoots. He scores! Canes right back into the zone. Now hanging on, Gostisbehere. He shoots, he scores! They've come all the way back! A power play goal!
Back behind the net for Stahl. Stahl will muscle his way around. Forsling setting up for Ehlers. He scores! What a play!
Who was on his offside to a good shooting position.
Canes win the offensive zone draw. Nikishin right away. Rebound out in front. They score! Mark Jankowski. Aho back for Ehlers with a backhand pass. He'll go low to high for Aho. Nikishin takes it and scores! Aho. As there's 2 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Aho, side of the net. Svechnikov, he scores! Career point, 400! DeAndre Miller will drop this. Carolina still on a 2-man advantage for 60 seconds now as Ehlers to Svechnikov. Back out in front, and he scores! Drop back here for Miller. Carolina still has time to work on the power play. Down for they score again! Stankoven! The puck with Blake comes up with a steal. Leave it to Stankoven. Hall again! He scores! Nikolai Ehlers snuck on! Stankoven knocking it back up for Greer. Blake comes up with a steal. He'll get it to Hall, and he scores!
I think a priceless find in Carolina.
Second goal of the night. Now Robinson wants to join the party, and he does! It's 9-1!
That this New Jersey fan base booed him the last time we were here.
Agreed. Now here's a turnover and a chance here. Aho, he'll drop it back. Low drive, they score! Created some offensive opportunity as they've gone for a change. Now comes the Aho line. Aho with another drop back, and Svechnikov, another one! Andrei Svechnikov! And the Canes can keep this one moving. Ehlers with it. Ehlers storming in, sending it across. They score! What a beauty, Jackson Blake! That's the other part of it. As mentioned, Shane Willis talked about it. We talked about it last night. More room for him here. Now Svechnikov, they came. Here come the Hats! It's a hat trick goal!
Challenged by Jack Quinn. Forced back to the neutral zone. Re-entry Aho. He has Svechnikov with him. Aho stops. Center score!
He was coming into the offensive zone there.
Second power play for Carolina. Lukin in a save. Rebound score! Jarvis! Goal season. Pace at least if he keeps it up.
You just said, exactly, Stu. You just said. 1 second.
Okanyemi sets it up. Score! Bistro! Chip to the near side. Stabbed ahead by Stahl. Gathers it through center. Odd man rush. Bedard back defensively. Stahl moves in, shoots. Score! Nikishin uses the right wing boards. Reaching back is Hall. Drops it to Logan Stankoven. Kaiser shadows him. Stankoven, wraparound try. Score!
Reimer, I don't think located till last second.
Jankowski catching out of it. Change across. They score! Will Carrier buries it from Jankowski. That's what Zoop does. It's making it into the league 4 seasons ago. Carolina with another shot. Jarvis! He'll take some refuge behind his net. He'll send this one across, and Blake goes rink wide for Hall. Hall drifts with a shot. He scores! 5-on-3.
How can you change lanes and create that Nikishin one-timer?
Sent out in front to score! Andrei Svechnikov!
Slow it down, but it still works its way around. Carolina getting to the forecheck. Chatfield way up. Creates a turnover out in front. Chatfield with a backhand. Second chance. They score! Now Jarvis with a good job to knock that down to keep it in. He'll get it right back from Jankowski. Now Gostisbehere. Jankowski's out in front. Shot. They score! Now another chance to be kept in here. Now skating down towards the net back for Gostisbehere. Hammers it some net. They score! Finds Slavin. Slavin. Aho back for Slavin along the boards. Now Blake cross ice. Gostisbehere. They score! Ehlers will come back with the puck. Now Slavin. Ehlers. He finds Chatfield with room. They score! The captain! Going to take a hit to make a play in the corner though. For Carolina it was Carrier. They'll keep it in here. Backing out front. Carrier with it. Slides it up front. They score! And Washington will ping this one back in the Cane zone.
You see how much more simple Svechnikov is in his own end. He just gets a puck out there and creates numbers.
A turnover, they score!
Good work by Ehlers to slow it down, and then better work by Stahl to take it away from Milano. Stahl, no drop it. Martinook across the ice for Gostisbehere. He shot, he scores! The LA Kings, Carolina operating at 21.6%. Stahl with a clean win. Gostisbehere moves it quickly. Right out in front. They score! The captain in the Garden spot with the deflection. Nikishin, good job to keep it in off the glass. Backhand chance. Blake, puck still loose. Blake settling it, making a play, working out in front. Knocked away Nikishin. He scores! And Kempe, he'll tackle Gostisbehere. Will take the stick out of his hands. Play on. Aho with it. Carolina in. Aho drives. Game over!
He knew as soon as he wasn't able to corral the first one, I better get after it.
Aho for the score! It's a Powerball power play for Carolina. They'll win the draw. Jarvis will get to it. Now Aho sent back. Jarvis shot. He scores! To Spence right on Bunsen with another save. That was Batherson who jumped in and made the shot. Carolina come the other way. Jarvis lowers the shoulder. Cuts, he scores! He gets to the loose puck. Up for Dylan Cousins. Now a chance here for Carolina. As Stahl's open. Stahl on a break. Stahl shoots! And scores! Place here with the Rangers. Sent back into the zone. Gavrikov can't clear. Kane's making a play coming in. Shot! He scores! Andrei Svechnikov!
Chatfield's made some winning defensive plays.
Now Ehlers with a great play at center ice. He'll get it right back from Blake. He'll keep it in deep. Ehlers, Stahl, bingo!
That was his idol growing up.
He was outstanding yesterday. Now a chance for Ehlers on a break. With a chance, scores!
Now with the team last night or tonight, our thoughts with his family.
Working across for Hall, back across, they score! Logan Stankoven! Colvin. He'll work this one in. A little 2-on-1 developing. Blake with Hall. Blake drags, shoots. Hall, he scores! Oh, pretty tap in for Taylor Hall. Sent along the inboards. Gergensen. He'll take a bump there. Svechnikov will come out. Center, he did, they score! Seth Jarvis. Now Aho. Svechnikov. Stahl out front. He just takes a heavy shove there. Now a chance for they score! Edmondson trying to get it through traffic, it's blocked, and it's a skate race. And here comes Taylor Hall. Hall in the back and forth, he scores! A big power play goal against Tampa. It was the game winner by that man, Sebastian Aho. Sends it through, they score! Seth Jarvis, what a pass! Sebastian Aho! This season, doing what he does, 112 hits coming into this one. Now Walker will make the play. Getting it across, back out in front for Robinson, trying to slide it through, and they'll score! Good tracking there by Stankoven. Now Nikishin. Net out in front, and Robin had to be ready as the long rebound. Gostisbehere drives and he scores!
What some of the plays Hall's made on this shift alone.
2-on-1 now for Carolina. Blake, he's got the shot, scores! Jackson Blake! He'll leave it for Walker. Martinook's going to get to it behind the net. He'll turn, but pestered just enough. Loose puck finds Ehlers, he scores! He'll peel it back, Aho. Jarvis, a little one-touch. He'll get it right back from Gostisbehere. This time they score! A power play goal! Walker, he'll have it again. Up for Stankoven. He leaves it for Blake. Hall in the slot. Back for Walker, he scores! And every time Jackson Blake has an assist, he just keeps adding to a high. Now here's Ehlers, he scores! In that spot, high glove! Nice play by Sean Walker, who's having an outstanding game. So we're halfway through this one. 8:10 left in the second. Aho on his backhand, he scores! Miller had the secondary assist on the Aho goal. It's his 21st. Now here's Ehlers. He tries to shoot and scores! He loses his stick, and this is going to flutter. It won't be icing. And now Svechnikov comes up with it to Aho, sending it across, and he scores! Canes can get to it. Stopping and turning with it along the boards is Jarvis. He'll get it right back. Jarvis moving in. Send it back. Gostisbehere scores! In the corner, Stahl. He bumps on Henrique. And again, there's been no room in this one. And then now he goes through and they'll score! It's worked out for both teams. I know you're a fan of that, as am I, when trades work both sides. And now Carolina, with a shot out in front, they score! He'll keep it in.
If you're Carolina, keep this moving. Miller with it. Now sent down low. Miller back up top. He sends it. He scores!
But this one's close.
Now Anderson. He'll settle it down behind the net. Carolina gets a seam, and it's not going to be icing. Castell gets to it. Empty net. Stopping with it's Walker. He'll drop it here. Stankoven. He's got Blake. Blake. He shoots, and he scores! To the Mammoth along with 3 second-round picks. Now the Canes with a little forecheck out in front. Jarvis with a shot. He scores! He does. Settled down by Hall. Up the boards. Robinson looking for Aho. Aho takes it away from Farabee. Now Hall. Sent across. Walker. He scores! He'll play it across for Nikishin. Nikishin. He'll play this one. Ehlers. He'll get it to Jarvis. Carolina gets in. Aho. Back for Nikishin. They score! 20 seconds remain here. Stahl with it now. Carolina needs something quick. Work back. Miller. High slide. That shot bouncing out in front. They'll score! Next will be 20. Here's a shot by Mike Riley. He'll take it right to the net. Skier makes the save. Rebound. They score! Logan Stankoven. How you play with that between you and the mask? This one is working into the corner. Carolina out in front. Jankowski. Head save. Rebound. He scores! Around the boards. Clavin in. Going to be chopped away from Clifton. And now it's a chance for Jarvis. Shot out of the Kennedy. Scores! Set it up. Looking for it. Ehlers. He'll get it right back from Svechnikov. Ehlers. Aho. Back across the kitchen. They score! Make that play that clean. By the way, I hope that he gets to get use out of those goggles one more time this year. Here comes Jankowski on a steal. Jankowski back at forward. He scores! And here comes Svechnikov with a step on. Hedman coming in. And Vasilevsky and company get their penalty coming up on Hedman. Carolina still going. This time they'll score! Walker out of the zone it goes. A chance here. Miller's going to spring Aho. He's in on Vasilevsky. Forehand and a big save. Rebound across. They score! As Ehlers with room. Ehlers plays back from Martinook. Martinook will sweep it around the boards. Ehlers back from Martinook. He scores! Now it's really out in front. Oh, Mr. Anderson! Absolute thievery here in Tampa. As we have 4-on-4, and already 12 seconds have gone by in this, but there's room. Carolina coming in the score! Oh, turning on! The Canes penalty killer. 15th overall in the league, and now Stahl can spring. Martinook on a break. Here comes Martinook all alone. Shoots and scores! Miller. He'll drop it back for Nikolai Ehlers. 5 seconds left on the man advantage. Now a chance here, Hall. Blake dragging with it. Cutting in front. Backhand scores! His pass intercepted, and it's Blake with it. Blake, what a move on Dewar. Now Riley across for Stankoven. Blake wants it. Across Hall. Backhand, he scores! He'll get his own pass and play it back for Taylor Hall. Hall to Blake along the half wall. Down low, it's Ehlers stepping out in front. Stankoven, they score! He'll get it back. Walker. Ehlers wants it. Ehlers back for Walker. Now Miller. Miller sets up on front. They score! Behind the net. Aho hanging on the backhand. He'll turn. Forehand. Walker. Game over! Not in the one-timing zone for Aho, so he'll just hang on and make a play. He'll draw a crowd. Back for Nikishin. Now sent. Jarvis, a shot. He scores!
Shooting stride.
Here comes Eric Robinson. Down the left wing, cuts in. For it, scores! Impeded just enough by Riley. Now here comes a play from Miller. Miller's coming in shorthanded. Miller with a step on the break. Miller back in, he scores! Aho circling. Back for Jarvis. Slavin's going to go for a change. Out comes Nikishin. Got that bomb, and he scores! Now nice play here on the keep-in. Sebastian Aho showing off some baseball skill here. Now he'll hand it. A shot through the score on the power play. Now Ehlers with it. They'll exchange spots here. Seth Jarvis. Ehlers wants it. He scores!
When Ovechkin did him his rookie year and his English was not very good, it was great.
Jankowski with a shot there. Skinner makes the save. Now Chatfield will score! We'll get it to Nikishin.
Back for Svechnikov. Now Jarvis. It's out in front. Seth Jarvis pounds it home. Carlson wants to skate it out. Here comes Carolina on another turnover. Drop back. Bingo! Mark Jankowski. Back for Svechnikov. Back to Jarvis. Moving closer towards Dobish. He'll back it off. Canes will reset here. Ehlers out in front. Deflected. They score!
Yeah,
it seems like it every time in. As now it's Chatfield trying to clear this in deep. Matheson has lost the stick. Stall out in front. He scores! Settle down here. Taylor Hall. Hall. Look at it back. Nikishin. Ehlers. Shoots. He scores! On the power play! Down there by Jackson Blake as Hamilton wanted to chip it out. Gostisbehere reaches. He'll keep it in. Oh, get it to Blake. Stankoven wants it. Hall drag. Shoots. He scores! Martinook looking for some space here. Drops back. Damage can't clear. Out in front. They score! Oh, the captain! Right now, it's just 4:40 here in the third. As the Canes have Gostisbehere with a shot. And he scores! Right in the blue paint. And the Canes have aim at a empty net. That one will bounce wide, but getting to it for the tap-in. Looking for a lane. He's got one, snags one, but misses to the glove side. Canes can keep it in. Aho turns. It'll go off of Jarvis, but he'll send it across. Here he scores!
So here's Gostisbehere. An excellent point man on power plays. He can bring it. Ehlers. Jarvis walks in. Here's Ehlers. Pass. Score! Stankoven has options. Stankoven tries to settle it down. Sillinger can't get it out. Stankoven shot. Score! Hit the ice to make the save. Now he's battling with Stahl. Ehlers, so no stick for Fabro. A chance for the Canes here. An opportunity. Shot. Score! He's got 5 this year. Ehlers. Across. Shot. Score! Ehlers does it again. Feeding Svechnikov. He'll go back to Werenski. Fantilli fires. Hit Coyle in front. Net empty. Is it in? Yes!
Good play by Blake. Look at it deep. Logan Stankoven. Potted his 50th of the year. Looking it back. Miller shot. They score! Hey, the attaboy. He comes with something self-deprecating. Now in front. Hall! And they score! Taylor Hall! And Nikishin hands it to Aho. He'll jump in on the rush. Jarvis with it. Nikishin. He scores! Short-handed! Taychuk with his 13th of the year. And that gets Columbus on the board. Carolina, though, with another shot down. Score!
You've got a 4-1 lead. Don't take chances.
Power ball, power play for Carolina. And they score! Andrei Svechnikov! Barzal. Forward, and here comes a chance. Jarvis head down, shot, he scores! Bound free, right to Blake. Blake goes high over the top of Sorokin's net.
Canes are definitely going after that blocker side.
Now another chance for Blake, he scores! Let's get this one for Slavin.
Great shift from Slavin.
Now here is Jarvis and Aho. Oh, scores! Oh, Shorty, you just keep talking to me! Basically in a playoff scenario from here to the end of the year. As Andrei Svechnikov muscles his way in, sends it across, right on, he scores! Fighting for it, he'll get it to Blake, right back to Stankoven. Now they can move this one around. Nikishin, side of the net, out in front, good chance to score on the power play. From him, Canes with possession again though. Nikishin, feathered, sent it, cross, and Markin Company got a piece with some help, and now it'll cross and they'll score! He'll get that one in deep. Stankoven. He and Spence fight for it. Good play by Blake. Now this will come back. Walker's shot. Rebound. Hall. He scores!
Right now, Nikishin and Walker. Gostisbehere, Slavin.
Now Svechnikov down the wing. And wrap around the net. And he scores!
On his natural side. This might just be an experiment, but playing with Walker, natural side.
Miller scores! Now to Hall. Stankoven and Hall. Stankoven with a low drive just wide. Blake to the rebound. 1:10 remaining. Now here's a shot. They score! So
That's a really good thing. You know, and he's capable. Look at his average minutes versus McAvoy.
A turnover here. Carrier scores! Sean Walker with it. He'll drop it for Blake. Drop back. Shot by Hall. Second catch. He scores! Oh, Carolina! Oh, a chance here as Svechnikov jumped over the boards. You get it. Oh, side of the net. Game over! His first of the year! Jacob Slavin just misses the far post of Knight. He'll get a chance on the reload. Second chance, he scores! Oh, a brilliant start for the Carolina Hurricanes in Sean Walker. Second NHL goal. Logan Stankoven, he'll work that one in, score! Oh, what a highlight reel goal! Throw it right on the top 10 tonight.
Another solid play as the low center defensively from Logan Stankoven.
Now Blake out in front for Hall. It gets through Knight, they score! And the Canes can race with it. Carrier taking a look. He'll drop it back. Nikishin scores! He'll give it to an empty spot, and Carrier can take off after it. And now the Canes have a 3-on-1. Carrier, Miller scores! Oh, Keandre Miller!
He's had him in the third period.
This is a chance here when we're talking about finishing games. You can do it now. Hall with a shot. He scores! Spinorama! Taylor Hall lets it go!
Memorable. The only other time this season they played.
Now here's a chance to score! As Mark Jankowski. They keep it in. That shot's winged there as Ehlers jumps on for Jordan Staal. Gostisbehere back for Ehlers. Ehlers shot through traffic from Malkin, makes a save. They'll score! Carolina going to work here. Utah fans want a penalty, not going to get it. Staal on front, he scores! And that's 20. Aho's going to force a turnover. He'll get it back for Jacob Slavin. Gostisbehere lets it go. They score! Martinook chips it up along the boards, and here's a chance. Empty net. Bingo! Sean Walker.
You can surprise him like Brandon did.
Walker will rim this in for Carolina. Ehlers out in front, and now he scores! Oh, what a setup! He's looking for a little side of the net magic here, and it'll find its way to Ehlers, and he scores! Nikolai Ehlers banks it off of Vladar. That'll be deflected away, and out on the ice, Unger Sorum. He'll leave this one up. Here's a chance. Ehlers really shot. He scores! Nikolai Ehlers. Simon Holmstrom. Nikishin will keep it in. He'll send it across Nystrom. Nystrom, side of the net. Jankowski. They score!